look at this. We look amazing. Our next guest has taken social media by storm with her viral pimple pops.
We look like we're really
we look amazing.
Like professionals.
Yeah, we really do. Now she's back with a new season of her hit show. Please welcome back Dr. Pimple Popper herself, Dr. Sandra Lee.
Hey. Welcome back.
Yes.
Endless entertainment watching you on Instagram, as we were just talking about.
I have watched
Both of you, huh?
Yeah.
Entertain.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like it at
it.
mealtime, actually.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's
It
when
reminds
I
us
show it
of
to my
food.
husband.
Yes.
I go, look at this, and he's like, I'm so sick.
So,
So-
how did you have this all begin, dermatology, for you?
You know, my dad's a dermatologist, so it was really normal for me to have textbooks sitting around with a lot of various, very detailed skin, issues, and I'd be eating my cereal and just thumb through it,
Just
that
thinking
kind
about
of
the
thing.
epidermis.
Oh yes,
dermis
just
and all
dreaming about it. Yeah,
Yes.
so that was really nice, and it's just like a little bit of a, knowledge about it before most people do, because it is really the most amazing
What about your
specialty.
kids? Are your kids into it?
I try not to push them to do things. I want
Same
them
with
to
my
find
kid in
their
acting.
own.
Nope.
Yeah,
Really?
right?
You don't push?
No.
No, I just want them to find what they love. And my dad did that for me too. He didn't push me. He said, just do what you love, and I just want you to be happy. You know what I mean?
And you
Okay.
were like, Dad, I love
Yes.
popping pimples too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
yeah. So that's what we're going
nothing
to do.
happier
today.
than doing this to someone.
So this is
what are we gonna
actually
do?
really important. This is an instructional, entertaining, but educating, right?
Yes.
Because we're gonna talk about a cyst versus an abscess. Now, a cyst, we're not talking about the acne type of cyst. We're talking about the cyst in the body that's mobile, that moves around. A lot of people squeeze them on their own because they're tempted to.
Yeah.
This is why you shouldn't, okay? This is why we're gonna talk, because we're gonna excise one. The one on the left is a cyst for you, and it has a sac wall, and that is why we don't excise them, because if you squeeze them at home, I'm saying, if you squeeze them at home, you're not gonna be able
She's
to
gonna
get
use
the whole
this kind of
thing out.
vocabulary through the whole
It's
segment.
gonna get mad, and it's gonna turn into an abscess, which is bad,
All right.
okay?
Oh, so if you really irritate it on
Yeah.
your own, it can get
Right, because
messed
you
up.
can't take the sac wall out. You need a surgeon, you need a dermatologist.
No,
I don't want
would
to
never
take
try
that
that on
sack
my
wall
own.
out.
You're gonna
I don't
take
want to
your
take
sack
that
wall
with my own
wall
hands.
out. Nope.
Okay, so what are we gonna do with the sac wall?
It's really sharp, as you know. You
Yeah.
might need a splash mask. It depends on how advanced you are, yes. And so you want to actually just make a incision. It could be vertical or horizontal. This is like real skin,
Whoa,
and
it
there's
just bubbled up.
going to be stuff that squeezes out, and there's going to be a sac in there. So if you take your tweezers or pickups, we call them, to not scare our patients, you'll see
there
a sac
is?
wall in there.
This
yes.
is so
and you
gross.
and you can. So it comes out. This is a big sac wall, for example.
my
I have here,
goodness.
and you want to pull that out. If you just
Oh my
kind of
goodness. I'm
see, I
losing my
popped
mind.
mine a little bit, and I put moisturizer in it.
Oh, but you know what you're doing because you went to school for this.
I did, and you're going to school now. Now you're going to be a certified.
Mine keeps squirting out olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yeah.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
yours is. Are you Italian? Because I mean,
I will
maybe
be
that's
today.
why it's
So now we
coming.
take this
you take your
tweezer and
tweezer and you're going to pull that sac wall out, and that's like the satisfying part,
Oh, it
right?
just burst olive oil.
Here's a big sac wall,
Oh,
and
gross.
that's what we do. You have to remove the whole sac wall because it can come back. If not,
Yeah.
a little piece of that, it just kind of rejuvenates. There you go.
Wow,
You've
okay.
officially removed your first cyst.
Yay!
I'm very, very
Mom,
proud
I'm
of
a
you.
doctor.
All right, now we're gonna get to this next issue
Yes.
with our skin with Dr. Sandra Lee after the break. So sharpen your utensils. We'll be right back.
Wow, that was a clip from Dr. Pimple Popper. Wow,
Wait,
we're all
anything-
speechless.
Does anything gross you out?
Diarrhea and
Yeah.
vomit and stuff. I don't know why we're talking about this whole, yeah.
Well, you know.
Interesting.
Yes,
but
that
this,
grossed me out.
That was not. The incredible things
No,
on
as
the
long as I
man.
have a splash mask on, I have gloves.
You can handle
and this-
anything.
I can do, yeah. You know when I cook at home, like chicken breast, I can't touch it with my bare hands.
Yeah,
Disgusting
well,
to me.
you
Because it's
shouldn't.
like, yeah, but it's like a lipoma. It's like the things we do at work. It's just too close.
We need to evaluate you. Now,
Okay.
He will not drop this scalpel, and I'm
Yes.
scared.
what's new this season, though, quickly?
This season, I mean, the biggest pops ever, of course. It's always like that. We always outdo ourselves.
If you like pop hits, this is the place to go.
Yes. Crazy things. Okay, so
Hey.
now we're going to move on to an abscess. Now, an abscess is when a cyst gets inflamed or infected or angry. That's why it's really red.
It's as if I'm
swollen.
watching Grey's Anatomy
I
right
know
now.
you're really.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
calling
all ready.
Shonda Rhimes. He's
Yes,
ready.
I'm gonna
He's
I'm
good
submit
for
my
this.
tape.
Yes, yes. Submit this as your audition. This
for the
is
off
good.
season.
This
okay,
is good.
let's get into it.
So it's really inflamed and it's angry, and so it's under pressure oftentimes, and that's why it hurts actually. When there's something that's really red and
That's the
angry on
pressure
you,
of the nerves.
it's really uncomfortable. You usually go to the ER, urgent care, see your doctor, because we have to do something called an incision and drainage, an IND, because the cyst wall will now be broken down. You're not going to find a wall like you got just pulled out of there. That's the difference. So what you're going to do is you're going to make an incision, like I made one here on this one.
Can't wait.
Okay,
And you can see it's red and inflamed. Make an incision, and usually a lot of stuff squirts out. Sometimes it's different colors because it's you got to give it a good squeeze because
I mean,
there's
is just
infection. This is a
appalling.
little neon. It's not usually neon, but I got
It's not usually blue?
sour gel candy was like that. It comes in a neon color.
I mean, that
as
is
opposed
just.
to is that not? But but see, that's going to actually make the person feel a lot better
And it
because
goes-
the
it goes
pressure,
down? It goes down
the
after
pressure on the nerves is what creates the discomfort. So when you squeeze all that out, we give people antibiotics. We just let that heal on its own. And so you want to avoid that by not squeezing your cysts.
Go
and
to a
trying-
doctor.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is
Okay,
the
now,
place to be.
Dr. Pimple Popper airs Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. on TLC. If you can't get enough, make sure you check that out. Thanks for coming. Great to see you again.
So nice